Okay, to start off, you need a spool of thread and you need your bobbin. So the first thing you want to do is take your bobbin and put it on top of this metal piece right here. Next you want to take your spool of thread, slide it on, and you want to take your thread and put it behind this metal piece here. And then the next thing you're gonna do is wrap it around this circular piece here, and make sure it catches the groove in between the two plates. And then you want to wind it once, and then bring it all the way across, and then that's the first step. Okay, so the next step is to take your thread tail and put it through one of the holes in your bobbin. I find it easier to slide the bobbin off first in order to do that. And slide it through. Put your bobbin back on the metal piece it was sitting on. Slide your bobbin to the right until you hear that click that lets you know that it's secure. You want to create some tension with your thread like so, and you want to turn your machine on, and you just want to push your pedal so that your bobbin will start winding, and that's it. Okay, to thread your machine, put the spool on the spool pin, and you want to come behind this silver groove, and you also want to go behind this metal piece here. So you loop it around and you just follow the lines. Most machines come with a guide to show you how to thread your machine. This is how to wind the bobbin, this is how to thread your machine. That's step number 1. Step number 2 says to go down through this groove here, so you just follow along. Number 3 says to loop upward, and there is a metal piece here. Sometimes you have to turn your hand wheel. This metal piece here, you want to make sure your thread catches in the little groove, so you go in on the right side of it and make sure it catches around back. Sometimes you have to play with your hand wheel to make sure it catches in the groove. And there it is. It's through this little hole right here. Then you go downward. And this part, sometimes it's the hardest part for people, threading the thread through the needle. My machine comes with a self-threader. So you want to put your thread through this little groove here. Make sure it catches in so that it's laying in front of the needle. Okay, so what you want to do is take your thread and wrap it around this metal groove here. If you have a self-threader like my machine does, so you want to loop it around this metal piece. Pull it to the right, pull this down, and twist it towards the left. And there we go. And it's threaded through the needle. Okay, so to thread the bobbin, you first want to take your bobbin, pull the thread to your left, place it in the bobbin case. There's a groove right here. You want to take the tail thread and make sure it goes to the left of that groove and pull to the far left as you can. And then you want to place the thread tail under the plate as far as you can. And then put the casing on. You want to turn your hand wheel towards you until the bobbin thread catches, like so, and that is your bobbin thread.